Hey guys, this is Rusty again with Collector Auctions, and in today's video we've got another CGC unboxing. Now this is the third box I've gotten in the last 2 days, and this one I'm pretty excited about. This is a order that is completely for the PC. It is my very first standard submission. These are some big books right here, and they're pretty valuable. I'm hoping for some great grades. I resisted the urge to go in to the website on CGC's website and take a look. I want to be surprised. I hope I'm not disappointed. I'm not sure what I'm going to get because I know these books are a little rough, especially one of them, and that's okay. Even at lower grades, that the value on this order right here is pretty good. There's one that I'm actually in particular that I had just recently purchased. It was a Grail piece of mine that I had wanted back in my collection for a long time, and it looked really good when I picked it up. And then once I got it back home, got into the shop, started working on it a little bit, it probably wasn't quite as good as I expected. So in my mind, I'm kind of hoping for a certain grade level. But you know what? Let's just get into this. Just so you know, you saw me hold the box up, you know it's not big. It is 3 books. So let us see what we've got here. And I've got the trusty blade. Now, as I'm opening this, I'll give you some dates on this. This went into CGC first week in May. I mean, today is May 21st, so and you'll probably be watching this video here in the next week or so. I've been taping a few videos, so I've got a few more stacked in front of this one before it comes out, so hopefully you'll watch those as well. But this right here mailed this box out, or these comics out, first week in May. I don't have the exact date on me, but I do know I got it back today, May 21st. That's a tremendous turnaround, so I've never experienced that. This is, as I said, my first standard submission. All right, so you really can't see me opening the box here. It is nice and bubble wrapped. And there are the books. And let's see. Let's open them up. Yeah, I'm turning them over backwards so I can see what we've got. And I'm just going to start with the first one here, and I think this is, yep, so this is the book I picked up from one of my LCSs on my travels right here. As I said, it ended up being a little bit rougher than I expected. This is Spider-Man 121, The Death of the Green Goblin. This is my very first Spider-Man comic that I remember really having for myself as a kid. I did have some older issues that I cherished, that I kind of picked up from one of my uncles who had left it in my grandparents' house when he left, and those were some nice Silver Age books that I had in my collection. But this was the very first book that I ever remember having. I still have that copy. Of course, they're all read over and over again and just beat all the heck. But this right here was a book I kind of wanted back in my collection all these years, and so I finally found this at an LCS, and I ended up finding it. I thought it was a good price that they gave me, and I'm hoping for a decent grade on this. I know what I expected in my mind once I started working on it, realizing, okay, it's a little rougher than I expected. So let's just do the grade reveal. All right, we got a 6.5 on that. Now, I'll let you know what I expected on this was I was hoping in that 7 or 7.5 range. The ticks over here were a little rougher, and there was right here is a crease that goes down the edge right there. Now I smoothed it out, but it is definitely color breaking, and I know those can really lower the grades, but I'm not too disappointed with this. This is a book I just want to have in my collection. I'm real happy with this. What I'll probably do at this point is, now that I've got it in my collection, I'll keep an eye out on it, and if I can find a good deal down the road on something that's a higher grade, or if I find another raw copy that I think is a good value, I'll pick it up. But for now, hey, this is in my PC. 6.5 is respectable, so it's pretty good. And I got some help here. I got Lucky, who jumped up and wants to help out, don't you, boy? Sorry, you can't even see him, but he's right there. All right, so we've got that. And this right here is, I've got 2 copies of this book. I don't know which one I'm going to show first, but let's just start with the first one here. And it is the first appearance of Electra, Daredevil 168. And I think this is probably the better of the 2, so hopefully this is a good grade. This wasn't, I think the other one was my original copy, but this one was one I picked up sometime later, but not too much later, because it definitely wasn't expensive. So let's see what we got. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Wow. Wow, that's a 9.6 on that. Now I don't have values on this, and when I put the video out, if I get the values, I'll put some graphics up on the screen and we'll give you some fair market values on this. But that's a fantastic grade. Wow. To be honest, I didn't expect that. I expected them to knock this down just a little bit more. I remember when I pressed this, I had probably pressed it just a little too hard. I started to get a little of this in this area here. You could see where I had, you kind of get that staple indent when you start to press too hard. And I pull back, hopefully in time on that. But wow, that's fantastic. This makes this order right here just absolutely a killer thing. Wow, this is a book I'll definitely want to hold on to. Yeah, wow, I'm excited about that. All right, so you know what the next one's going to be. It was my original copy of Daredevil 168. I'm going to get rid of the receipt that was on there, and as you can see, it's a newsstand edition. And this was definitely in rougher shape, but like I said, that was okay. I will accept. I was going to accept whatever grade this was, because there's a lot of value in this, and I just wanted to get this book graded. I want to get it preserved, and it is what it is. So let's see what we've got. All right, 7.0. As I said, it is what it is. I'll look up this value. We'll put it on the screen, let you know what a 7.0 kind of goes for right there. Now, this is one that I probably will try to sell just to get some of the money back and help pay for the order and things like that. Again, paying for the hobby and making the hobby pay for itself, rather, and keeping some keys for yourself that you can pass down. And I can tell you that right now that other Daredevil is going to stay in the collection for a long time unless I get a really good offer on it. Who knows? But anyway, short video today, real short. This is probably going to be one of my shortest CGC unboxings, but this is, to me, it's one of the most exciting, because 3 books, 3 monster books, and just absolutely, I'm not too disappointed. A little disappointed maybe in that Spider-Man. Like I said, 7, maybe a 7.5. As it is, I'm probably, like, if I tried to sell it, I probably would break even in terms of what I paid for the book, plus the fees and everything. So it's a little bit of a wash, but at this moment I don't care, because it's in my collection. It's a personal book, so I'm happy to have it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you like this kind of content, please continue watching my channel. We'll continue to do CGC unboxings, and we'll do lots of comic book hauls, and in some of the other videos we'll go over orders that go into CGC and my new take, my philosophy on how to submit books. I go over why and how I do a pre-screen on these orders, and I'm trying to make it work for me. So anyway, check out the other videos. Stay tuned to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up on the channel. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the support. So thank you guys, and I will see you for the next one. Take care.